Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I've done one of these, huh? Welcome back to the Zero Show podcast. Today, I want to make it a very special episode. Though Bumpy Gaming isn't here because he's busy with personal stuff, I decided to try mixing things up and seeing how I could handle being a host. But I'm not alone. I came here with a guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. My name is J-Man Major 12 here, and I was just going to help out my friend Lightning Cayo here and be on this podcast, and I'm very excited to talk with you today, bro.
Absolutely. After you having me on the Major Mumble that you did a while ago, I figure it was only fair that, like, hey, would you like to join me on the Zero Show podcast?
I'm very glad I'm on here, too, and I hope I didn't sound too fake. Oh my gosh, I'm
No,
cringing at myself.
no, it's okay. Let's be real. All content creators are fake.
And hopefully I can have you on another Major Mumble because I have like a artist working on like a thumbnail, and I can't wait to try it out. I think
Ooh,
it's almost finished. But basically, it's going to be a more streamlined, specific thumbnail for a major mumble where I list all my topics and stuff. I really like it a lot. But yeah, I hope to bring you on another time, especially at console. I enjoy talking with him.
if you'd ever like, you could invite Bumpy as well. We could have like a full-on proper collab.
Yeah, we actually do need to do that, like all four of us.
Yeah. So at some point, though, to quote Mr. Incredible, we'll get there when we get there. But
We sure will, bro.
I figure since you let me introduce myself on Major Mumbles, why don't you introduce yourself in general, J-Man Major 12? Just tell us a little about yourself and like, well, what got you into making YouTube videos in the first place? Because I've always been curious to know like your proper origin story.
Okay, so my proper origin story is just quite literally one day I just sat down and said, you know what, Fudger, what if one day I try to become a YouTuber? And basically that is it. And I thought to myself, okay, what can I capitalize on and stuff like that? On the games I play. Now my first few videos was kind of trash. I think it was like Naraka and For Honor, but they weren't really like that much quality because I didn't have the equipment I have now,
They
or
weren't up
even
to
like back
the
then.
J-Man standard, so to speak, with all the kick-ass edits and funny moments.
Yeah, so I quite literally just like abandoned it for a little while. Then I resurfaced. I don't know when I don't know the date. You're just gonna have to look back. I don't have an accurate answer for you right now, but I resurfaced and said, you know what, let me try again. While I'm attending college, I'll try again. And to my surprise, every time I pass 100 or at least 10 subs, or even like this is one 2SKO video I did. I have like 1.2K views.
I know the
That
one
makes
you're
me
talking
happy.
about. Honestly, with your channel in particular, I come to you for a lot of fighting game stuff, especially for like a 2XKO, Invincible versus Street Fighter 6, and Tekken 8.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for sharing that, because and I know you told me that before, and it always makes me happy when you and quite literally everybody else comments on my videos and stuff. I like interacting with the community,
Now, just remember,
and
when you become a big YouTuber, don't forget about the little guys.
mhm.
Otherwise, we're gonna dig some skeletons from your closet and be like, "Oh no, J-Man Major 12 was caught doing this years ago. We have to cancel him immediately."
He was caught eating a red apple instead of the peak green one. That monster.
Absolutely fucking diabolical.
But yeah, and basically I want to try to get like a bigger following too. So I can basically have community nights too. Like, sure, like becoming a YouTuber, doing this for a job, that's cool too. But the fact that if I can have a Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects night, that'd be cool. Like if people dig that up, or we can even use the emulator and Parsec. That'd be awesome. I'd host tournaments. Oh my gosh, if I get that type of community, that'd be so cool.
That would be actually pretty fucking sick, not gonna lie. And I wouldn't mind hosting with you as well, if I ever get that kind of stuff set up on my end too.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be down to host with you, man. We could. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The we're gonna have to talk about the prize pools, but I'm pretty sure it's the FGC. We'll fight over a chicken nugget with our lives on the line.
You could have them fight over this one back scratcher that I use, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's a perfect prize. I've been looking for something like that for ages."
this isn't fighting games anymore. Let's kill each other instead.
Yes, this is actual Greek gladiator blood sports. Or I'm sorry, no, Ferb from
Mhm.
Phineas and Ferb. He's like, the gladiators were Roman, not Greek. God damn it. I should, I
He
should,
said that?
yeah, I should remember. It's so fucking simple. I used to love Phineas and Ferb.
I didn't check out the new season.
It's good. One of them was Candace got like a flesh suit type thing that follows her around, kind of
Oh
leaning into
gosh.
like the creepy factor of it too.
Oh, okay. That sounds interesting as an episode. Probably need to check it out. I don't know, because these days, I don't really like watch TV and stuff anymore. I only watch it when I'm eating or whatever, not on my computer. Like, I'm constantly like doing work for school or probably doing something for YouTube, like gaming and then editing. And then, well, as of right now, since college is the finals is over and stuff, I plan on trying to at least make a game, like probably a 3D platformer, to get something on my portfolio.
Honestly, that's
So
pretty smart.
because I know there's so much controversy in the video game industry right now, but I still want to be like a part of it. Who knows? Maybe I can form my own indie game studio, just like the people who that came from Ubisoft and formed I think it was Sandfall Interactive, that made one of the best games I've ever witnessed, Expedition 33.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
33.
that's a good one.
So yeah, they legit, because I don't know, that just proves these, like, there's this talent in these companies, but that's for another section I see. But speaking about myself, I'm trying to keep it going about myself. Yeah, and I usually do gameplay videos, like fighting games videos, but I am starting to branch out into other games to like, because I don't know, it gives me some sort of challenge, like doing some meme stuff, like on some other video games and stuff. Uh, I kind of just do want to branch out, like not do fighting games. I want to be variety. Like, do you know this YouTuber named Zanny?
I am familiar with the name. Yes.
Basically, he just plays whatever games he wants, and he's just funny like that. But yeah, and like all his edit stuff. But yeah, I kind of want to be like him, where I just play wherever I want. Like, I love fighting games, but like I kind of just play whatever I want mostly. Like, biggest example. Right now, well, it's already uploaded, but I have made the thumbnail. I just gotta make the shorts. Right now on my catalog, I haven't uploaded it yet, is a Dead as Disco video.
Ooh, that's a really good game. I know a close friend of mine has been playing that a lot recently, and I've seen quite a few funny mods of Dead as Disco. One of them was Jin Kazama to I think it was what was it? It's a Tekken 7 song. It's the one that everybody
uh,
loves to death.
is
Like
it Devil Kazumi?
no. It's the one with like the water and the horizon.
Oh, Infinite. I know. I think it's called Infinite Azure. That stage's name. I think it was called, but I know what you're talking about, man.
No, Moonsiders.
Oh,
That's
Moonsiders.
yeah. There it was a
Hmm.
mod I saw of that song playing, and the guy managed to time Jid's Hell Sweep perfectly to the beat of the music.
Oh, he even modded his moveset in the game? I gotta
Yeah,
see that.
yeah. People are modding the move sets. It seems people are going crazy with this game.
Oh, okay, because I seen like I unironically seen two. It was like seeing Springtrap as your character, and obviously, and Michael Jackson, and that is pretty ironic actually, because my first song is, as you can see in the thumbnail when you check out the video, is I actually start the song off with a Michael Jackson song, "Remember the Time." That's one of my favorites. But
Ooh,
yeah, that's basically me. I just make fighting game videos and starting to branch out, and might make my own game. Hopefully, just to put it on my portfolio. I want to make, games and stuff, so I get, a job at a game industry. You know how it is. But the thing is, I think only Epic Games is in North Carolina. I'm just like, fudge.
damn.
Is there no one else in North Carolina? Is it only Epic?
It's kind of like with me with New York up here. Just there
Mm-hmm.
doesn't seem to be anybody up here, and I'm kind of in a similar boat with you, where yeah, I would like to make my own indie game at some point, and wow, look at that. The goddamn video game designer wants to make an indie game.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
That's
precious.
surprising.
But yeah, no, it's something I've been thinking about too. Not like a 3D platformer or whatever. I've always wanted to think of like making a 2D fighting game at some point, which not sure, but
Mhm.
I know you humored the idea of like, hey, what if you and I work together on something like a proof of concept type deal or something over the summer, and I'd be down for that as long as I have the free time for it. And it would give
Yeah,
me
that's
a
great.
good reason to refresh what I remember on UE5 in general, because yeah, I've heard that
Hmm.
Unity is not that reliable compared to Unreal Engine, but that's mainly just from word of mouth with the professors that I've had.
Honestly, what I've heard about Unity, Unreal, I'm just picking whatever. I don't even care, man. I'm just picking Unreal because that's like more knowledge and stuff, and and you work with it. So if in case you want to come onto the project, it's like easier. Um, but yeah, I'm actually gonna about me making the game too. I'm trying to make my own low poly model too. I've been like looking at clips and stuff online. I'm gonna try to make my own low poly model, it's like a PlayStation 2 or PS1 game. But basically, yeah, I'm gonna try to make a game like that, 3D platformer. It probably won't be a full game. It's just like over the summer, I'm not gonna make a full game by myself. But like I said, it's just something so I can show, hey, so what have you done? Well, I done this and this. You know, this, and this. So hire me, please.
Exactly, just
The thing,
hire this man.
yeah.
Great
But
editor, and most likely going to make the next Undertale. Definitely calling it. Matt Pat or whoever's in charge of Game Theory is gonna find a way to tie your game into Sans Undertale and Earthbound. Calling it right now.
you see, when Major was playing 2SKO, he gave hints at what under his new game that resembles Undertale means. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, he's the third brother to Papyrus and Sans. Absolutely.
uh,
My sources, I
uh,
made it the fuck up.
Source. Gosh, I love Raiden's mouth, like the metal jaw.
But
But you said
uh
what?
yeah, just anything else you got to say?
I guess no. That's all I got to say about myself. You know, I just do video game videos. I do editing, like meme edits, to make people laugh. And if I made you laugh, please type in the comments. And it makes me feel so much better. But take it away, Kale.
All right. Well, since you brought up like indie games and such in general, I figured that would be a totally not subtle segue to the next topic, that being just like AAA companies, like video game companies, and how they're kind of
Hmm.
being, well, stupid or Beavis. AAA gaming sucks.
And we are just talking about gaming, right? Like gaming companies.
Yeah, like
Okay, good.
there's one in particular that is come to mind, but what humor me, because I know you play a lot of Ubisoft, right? Ubisoft games.
I play For Honor, bro. That's like my Ubisoft game. I fell out of love with Assassin's Creed. That's my Ubisoft for the day.
Mine is just purely Rayman and the Rabbids.
Gosh. So that's a little note we could put on there. How you know how they suck is that they don't bring back old franchises, which sucks. And when they do, legit is a 50-50% chance of them being like, we understand like why people like the games and whatever. You know what I mean?
Or
Like,
it could be something completely awful, like the Rayman, what was it, NFT game or something?
uh, why?
Ramon, whatever he was
I
supposed to
know
be
what you.
called.
I know what you're talking about, where he was like smoking drugs and like doing all this stuff. I'm like, what are we doing here, bro?
That is not Rayman. Rayman, just I have no associations with that man.
Gosh dang. And I know I understood that reference.
Okay, yeah. The NFT game that Ubisoft released back then was called Captain Laserhawk the game, and it featured Rayman in it.
But dude, oh my gosh, it just makes like AAA companies still suck. How they're just, yeah, sure, we'll bring back a franchise. And I haven't saw it, but I'm pretty sure Max just made a video that Square Enix is probably bringing back old franchises, because I think they put out a thing that's I guess their plan they put it publicly, which I guess they could do that. I don't know if they'll. Well, I don't know if it's like legal to keep your plans inside of what they plan to do. Pretty sure.
Um,
Whatever. Hmm?
I'm not entirely sure. I mean, Capcom on Twitter or whatever has posted like a, hey, here's our general plan and such for like marketing for IPs and whatever. Sort of
Oh, okay.
paraphrasing, but it's just like a, hey, here's what goes into our usual business plan for, you know, esports,
Hmm.
extended media, new games, new IPs, sequels, remakes, etc.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Because basically they put out a business plan that Square Enix has bought, and the title that Max went with is like, "Hey, they're bringing back dormant franchises." Like, yeah, that'd be cool. And I saw a bit of Max's stream when he was going over this before it was a video. And basically, do you know the series Final Fantasy? You have to know that series.
Who doesn't know about Final Fantasy?
But basically, they're like, "Hey, we need to make more Final Fantasies because people like know what Final Fantasy is, but they only get like one made during childhood and maybe one made during their adulthood."
That
I don't know if that's
that's
true.
kind of the more I think about it, there were a lot of Final Fantasies way back in the 90s, like for the
Hmm.
Super Nintendo and the PlayStation, and before then there was for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Like
Gotcha. Yeah.
you had Final Fantasy 1 through 6 for Nintendo, then for PlayStation you have Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, uh 10 was PlayStation 2, right?
Pretty sure it was because it had like way better like graphics and stuff like that.
Right. And Final Fantasy 11, which was the first MMORPG, that was for the PlayStation 2.
Hmm.
I actually have that game on my Steam account. I've been meaning to give it a try for myself at some point.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, then there was FF12. I've personally been enjoying FF12 Zodiac Age for PS4. It's just it's actually pretty good. Pretty good game.
Isn't that
I know why people dislike it. I get it, but I'm all for it. Honestly, I really have come to love Final Fantasy 12.
isn't that the one with Vaughn?
Yes, I like Vaughn.
Okay.
I know people do not give a shit about Vaughn. They care more about characters like Bosch. But
Oh, I have no feelings on him. Or 12. I don't really. Never really knew any much about 12 or anything.
yeah, that's fair. It's
You
just
ever played 15? Oh, I'm sorry. What was you gonna say?
it's I was gonna say just yeah. I have played 15. My uncle fucking despises Final Fantasy 15. Just
Was it?
as a whole, it's complicated. It would be better if I just ask him in person. But I
Okay.
remember he just did not really like the whole road trip vibe, and just the game. Just he and I prefer the whole turn-based RPG type Final Fantasies.
I get what you mean, and I did see this video where, because I know, because 16 is action too, and
And
man,
no, continue. It's just a thought came to my mind, but I'll save it for when you're done.
I did see this video where this guy made a perfect thing where it's just like, how about mainline Final Fantasy keeps being most like turn-based RPG while the spin-offs can do whatever you want. Like, dude, oh my gosh, I really want another Dissidia, but no, all I got is a mobile game. I'm not playing that.
Yeah,
No, no, okay,
we talked about Dissidia on your Major Mumbles, and
we did.
how and how we would go about trying to revitalize that series.
Oh, okay, because like, dude,
uh,
you don't sit on a money printing franchise like that. Like Final Fantasy characters actually crossing over with each other.
and having
Mobile
a
game,
fight to the death.
yeah, and also not to frown on mobile games. I do play mobile games, but it's just I wouldn't do that with Dissidia. I legit would not do that. I'd be like, hey, let's go all in. Oh, what was the mistakes like all the mistakes we made with NT? Yeah, let's just not do those. Let's give people what they want, like a 1v1 3D arena fighter.
Like the
That's way
PSP,
better.
the PSP duology.
Yes, legit just do that, but on a console with all these graphics, cool. Money printing machine insane. And also, if they release that, hard truths like bringing it back on subject of how AAA companies suck. Uh, that game would be way better than all anime like fighters, except for Dragon Ball Fighters, ironically. Uh, that game would be better than all the anime 3D fighters, man. Because
All the you're reminding me of like with Bandai Namco and their fucking Jujutsu Kaisen uh arena fighter that they put out.
mhm.
Absolutely fucking atrocious game.
I was gonna get on them, but how about you bring up your thought first?
Uh, well, it wasn't really gonna be about Bandai. Mine was more so about
Yeah,
Nintendo.
yeah, that's fine. You can say it.
So Nintendo, uh, I used to like them a lot. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
Same.
I grew up with Nintendo. One of my first consoles was like the Game Boy Advance SP. That's the one. You know, like with the little
Mhm.
clamshell and all that. Good times, good times. I would play the
Mhm.
DS, the 3DS, Wii U. Fucking mistake the Wii U was. At least it was backwards compatible with Wii games, but I would play the Switch. I got to play the original Game Boy that my uncle gave me when he was tired of using it, along with his copy of Pokemon Blue.
Oh, cool.
And yes, I still do have both of those in my current possession. But when it came time for the
Mhm.
Switch 2, I was like, okay, Nintendo Switch 2, they have the chance to really improve on improve themselves after like the first Nintendo Switch, because honestly, the first Switch was not really all that impressive as a console. It,
Mhm.
so I was wondering, okay, Switch 2, okay, yeah, it seems like they're trying to improve. They're improving a little bit. Cool.
Slowly.
What's the price? I'm sorry.
Mm.
Fucking what?
Oh well, what's the price of the games on the Switch 2? Huh?
Uh, the first party games can be like $70 to $80.
I was thinking they're on crack. They are on so much crack up there, bro.
It's bad enough that the AAA game price was bumped from 60 to 70, and
Yeah.
now Nintendo's like, hey, real quick, we're gonna bump our real good AAA games to $80. You cool? Cool.
I will say this right now: people who pay $80 for a video game, because that's the thing. That's my striking point. You're already hoeing me with $70, which I'm just like, I guess I have no choice. Fudge. Well, I do have a choice, but I want the game, right? It's just fudge. I guess I'll just bite the bullet. $80. I'm sorry. Even if Marvel Tokon was $80, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not.
My
I'm
close
not
friend
doing that.
Phoebe got me the pre-order of Marvel Tokon for my Steam account, and thank you, Phoebe. Very cool. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're watching this, but thank you. It's just with back to Nintendo real quick. It's just yeah, the Switch 2 launch price base was 499 499 USD. That absolutely unacceptable, at least for me personally. And now Nintendo recently increased the hardware price to $500 for
Wait,
this
isn't it
Switch
490?
2.
Wait, but it's 499. Isn't it? Wouldn't it be 500 regardless because of tax? What?
The base price when the Switch 2 launched was $499, but now it's $500. And
Oh,
I don't care what people's explanations are for the price increases or whatever. That's
oh,
fucking
tariffs.
shut the fuck up about that, please. I don't care what the excuse is or what the reason is. That's still too fucking expensive for a console. Uh, People are worried that like gaming is going to become a luxury that nobody's really going to be able to afford anymore. And shit like this is part of you playing into that.
No, I get what you mean.
My concerns are, I think, warranted. It makes me
No, no, they
it
are.
makes me worried because I want to stream Halo Campaign Evolved when that game comes out because I know it's gonna be 343 slop. I just have this gnawing sensation in the back of my head that oh yeah 343 has let us down time and again. I don't know why I'm
No,
trying to sound like Kronk from Emperor's New Groove, but oh yeah, it's all
it's
coming
not a
together.
gnawing sensation, bro. It's called pattern recognition, KO.
Oh, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Good thing I have the money set aside for Campaign Evolved, just like a nice $100 on the side. But if the launch price, I hear the game's gonna be might have early access based off rumors. I'm worried that early
Okay.
access is gonna be something like $97 total if you're including tax.
Are you gonna pay that?
I mean, yes, because I want to stream the game and I want to see just how they screw up a timeless classic like Combat Evolved all over again.
Can't wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. But yeah, speaking of game prices, I know when you talking about like gaming become a luxury. First of all, we already like, yeah, I seen that conversation floating around when, especially when PlayStation bumped up their prices. Well, they said they gave a date when they're gonna bump up the prices. The thing is, I think they canceled it because it was so funny. Because as soon as like everyone heard that they were gonna bump up the price of the PlayStation, everyone and their mom was paped up now. And even saw an Instagram thing. It was like, do you know this guy named Tony Serino? I think his name was. He's like a black guy. He
No, I've not heard of him, but go on.
he says like raise the prices. You heard of that meme?
I am not familiar with that meme. I apologize.
No, it's fine. Okay, but basically he basically talks like in the camera, right? And he's like Xbox will be so mad because the thing is Xbox was gonna do the same thing too, but they backed off because everyone in their mama was like, nah, okay, let me just not do that. I'm refunding, and then they walked it back. Like, okay. Now when PlayStation does it, everyone's like, oh fudge, I gotta get a PlayStation before it goes up. And he said, oh yeah, all of a sudden everyone in their mama's paped up now.
Oh no.
He said Xbox got to be feeling some type of way. but yeah, and the thing is like the fact that we're even discussing if GTA will be like a $100 game like GTA 6. By the
At
way,
launch.
yeah, me personally, by the way, I'm not getting it. I never really cared for GTA
I played a
the
bit of
series.
GTA 5. It's you know different strokes for different blokes. I get the appeal of it, but it's not my cup of tea per se.
Yeah, dude, I legit just play with friends like literally once in a blue moon. We don't even play it that often. It's just like we once in a blue moon. Hey, you guys would just want to set up for a random heist or whatever? We'll play some GTA 6 like party games. Like, oh yeah, sure. Like I don't play it daily or weekly or monthly or whatever. It's just one of our friend group just says like while we're gaming, hey, you guys want to play GTA? Like, yeah, sure, why not? Play every bullet counts. But yeah, that's like my love for GTA. I don't really care for it. And yeah, I do have fun, like, crying, laughing with my friends when we do things, but that's it, bro. I can't imagine me playing by myself and doing other things. I just don't have fun with it. But like I said, the fact that the conversation is flowing around right now where everyone is debating on the price is like, why, guys, why aren't y'all fighting for like 60 or 70, like prices or something like that?
I,
Because the thing is, hmm?
I feel like these game companies they have to know with the constantly increasing prices and all that. They're not really excited to share what their launch prices for their games are going to be
Oh yeah,
cuz
of course.
uh Campaign Evolved, sure, they're waiting for like the Xbox showcase or whatever to probably get the pre-orders ready. Whatever. We all know it's gonna be stupid fucking high just for a campaign only remake. GTA 6, they're pushing it back. I get it. You know, game dev is hard work, and
Hmm.
so on and so forth. It's just,
Yep.
man, it always comes down to the price for me nowadays. It's just, yeah, game looks cool. How much is this going to hurt my wallet?
Yeah, it legit reminds me of 2SKO. You know how the mythic skins
Oh
are like
yeah,
28 or $30. And the thing is, like that one guy said that Wolfmonger interviewed or whatever, it's just like because I know we talked about this in the my major moment where I had you on, but I'm sorry to say this, and I don't mean this in any way. And I thank the designers for crafting these costumes and especially the new animations for the Spirit Blossom set with Ari, Yasuo, and Timo, where they get new outros. Like that's cool. Unfortunately, la di da, you did all that work. I'm not paying $30 for a skin, bro, or 28.
yeah.
Oh man,
No,
like,
I'll pass respectfully.
like I respect your work, and God knows I'm not an animator. Had you I know the thing is, I know animation. They don't have to move like 3D animation. They don't move it by frame. There's keyframes and all that. is- but still, it does take work. I'm not gonna belittle you, but again, la di da, man. I'm not doing that. That is ridiculous. Uh, and but yeah, how it related to SKO is just la di da, Rockstar. You did all that work on GTA 6 and all these graphics and all these twerk physics or whatever. Who? I'm sorry, you know what? Hot take, but you GTA fans or whatever, like thirsting and waiting for GTA 6. Can you guys have some standards? Can you just be like, I don't know, because I legit wish this would make me so proud of the GTA community, KO. If they come out and it's like $80 and up, please, or at least even $90 and up, please. I want you guys to riot, please, please, riot, like legit riot, and be like,
Please,
no, we're not
please
doing
don't
that.
tell me GTA 6 is going to break it into like $90 base price for AAA games or some crap.
And you already know, because that's the thing. You know what the benefits of all these game prices, like AAA companies going up?
What? What's the benefit? Please tell me. I need the good
Oh,
news.
yeah, it's literally one benefit. All these indie games are just gonna be like, hey, all you gotta do is spend $40 or $50 or 60, and
Or ten
guess what you get?
dollars.
Or that, just $10, and guess what you get?
You
All this gameplay and content,
you get some pretty good shit, man, like Pizza Tower.
or Expedition 33. You get all that. Like, oh
I
my
I would
gosh.
I would say another indie game would be like a high guard, but I don't know. There's
Yeah.
more like low guard at this point. Am I right?
that's, that's low block.
Look, we don't block low in this house. We block
Oh
over
my
we
gosh.
block overheads. But no, the fucking high guard. What a absolute laughable travesty that was.
Oh yeah, and that's on topic too. How these AAA companies. Do you know a YouTuber named Young Yeah?
Yes, I do. I watch his videos on occasion.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched the video yet, but he did post. I saw in the thumbnail and the title that I think it was Sega and no, I think it was companies are like moving away from live service games. The fact that these idiots thought they could just be like, well, let's just create a live service game for the infinite money glitch, and it's just like, no, actually, because oh my gosh, look at Concord, bro. They thought they can do that. I think it's a 4 billion failure.
The
It was a
game
lot of
died in
money.
what, 2 weeks?
I think it was a week because I have heard somebody say that Concord. No, a fly lasted longer than Concord. I don't know how long flies live, but it's
I
basically.
think Penguin Zero said something along those lines.
Oh, okay. But I thought I saw it in a comment. But basically, yeah, a fly's life lasted longer than Concord. I don't know how long a fly's life is, but good thing they die though. Like the good thing they have short lifespans because I don't know what you're doing in my ear.
uh,
Why?
but
Why do you need a buzz in my ear? What?
yeah, no, I follow. I follow. Just man, with Sony, AAA,
Mm-hmm.
AAA company, they're making some great decisions. Like constantly going all in for trying to make live service games that nobody absolutely asked for. Making having Bungie make their new marathon game an extraction shooter because they gotta make.
Get on that hype.
I think they gotta make a competitor to Arc Raiders or something. Okay, yeah, it was both Bungie and Sony that wanted to make Marathon an extraction shooter.
That's the thing. They keep living. They keep living at that moment. They don't. These idiots in the suits don't realize that hey, making a game takes time. That most we're gonna have this shipped out in like 3 years or 4 years,
And
and they'll be like, don't care. Hmm?
I'll be honest, with the new Marathon game, that doesn't interest me in the slightest. This looks nothing like the old 90s Marathon that Bungie made.
Well, was it a extraction shooter? I don't know,
No, the
Marathon.
original Marathon was an FPS game, like Halo.
What? Oh, they take. Oh my gosh! And the thing is, speaking of 343 on Halo, 34. I think it was. Isn't it Halo Studios now, or is it still 343?
Uh, it's called Halo Studios, but I just like to say, oh yeah, it's just 343. It's still 343. It's the same thing.
Okay. well, 343 said like, "Hey, we might make a Halo extraction shooter," and I remember Charlie making a video on it. Like, oh my gosh, please! Oh no, because he was talking about Asha, Asha last name I forgot because she's the new CEO of Xbox and she's been killing it. So
Here,
that's insane.
here's the thing, though. I'm glad that they're killing it, but let's not give them a pat on the back just yet. Game Pass prices are still more expensive than they used to be, even though the price has gone down.
Oh no, I agree with you right there, but I'm having a flicker of hope for Xbox. But as he was talking about her and like listing all these W's, he was like, "Asher, I beg you, please save Halo." And then he talked about how they wanted to make 343 wanted to make a Halo extraction shooter. I'm like, oh, by the way, speaking of extraction shooters, I'm pretty sure that trend died down. I don't see anything much on arc raiders or extraction shooters, but then again, I'm not looking. But still, you know what I mean? I think that
I,
trend has like died down.
I follow. I've never been personally that interested in extraction shooters. And real quick, I
Me
just want to
neither.
say, apparently there are 3 old Marathon games. There's the first Marathon,
Uh huh.
Marathon 2 Durandal, and then Marathon Infinity. The the Marathon we have now, it's part of the same franchise, but
And it's not an FPS.
it's just an extraction shooter.
Cool, guys. But yeah,
What a way to bring
another.
back an old franchise that Bungie is well known for. But to go back to 343 slash Halo Studios real quick,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think there's any chance at saving Halo considering 343 slash Halo Studios is in charge, especially with the whole stuff that Glenn Israel told a lot of people about. Like, he came forward with how pretty shit it is to work at 343. Uh,
Oh, what?
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't have any hope for Halo with 343 in charge. It's mainly just like
Mm-mm.
rotten upper management,
No, I agree with you.
and
And
it's
that.
it's just it's so fucking dumb. And AI is supposedly being used in the development process of Campaign Evolved. Oh boy, I'm gonna have so much shit to get annoyed about when I stream that game.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a very good day for you, isn't it, Ko?
A very good midnight launch. I'll tell you that. And you will be able to see my pain, suffering, and most likely, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words.
But essentially, another reason why AAA companies suck: the big wigs up top.
Oh yeah.
How they think they know everything, and um, legit, it just keeps happening, and even in the movie industry, of how people in the up top keeps making these bad decisions, and the ones who suffer for it, the little people at the bottom, because you could only fail upwards. I mean, for goodness sake, we have a great example for this. Kathleen Kennedy with Star Wars.
Oh.
That woman ruined Star Wars. Then she finally got let go, and you know what she is? She's probably a millionaire, just probably smoking a big pack in a lounge chair outside on her mansion or whatever. Man, it's so good to be rich.
Uh.
I
And
ruined
honestly,
one of the best franchises.
with the damage done to Star Wars as a whole, I'm never coming back to that franchise. I'm gonna be real. Only time I am is probably for old Star Wars games like the Lego ones or Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic.
Yeah.
I still have yet to
Oh,
play the one that EA made because I hear it's leagues better now than it was at launch. Which,
oh yeah. I have
uh,
no complaints about too. But dude, that's the thing. Oh my gosh. I just want a Battlefront 3. That's the only way you're gonna make me come back to Star Wars or
unfortunately,
whatever.
it seems like the Battlefront series is just fucking cursed at this point.
Yep.
Especially with like the classic collection that came out and how horrible that was.
I did hear about that. It sucked.
Yeah. Just
But
how do you screw up that bad? That sounds like an easy question to answer, but no, it's not.
especially with these gaming companies, again, it's just the big wigs up top. I like. Speaking of the big wigs and whatever, because it's just these idiots making bad decisions. And I wanted to use Sandfall, which is the E33 devs, Expedition 33, as a great example. Everyone knows that Ubisoft kind of sucks right now. Sucking so much.
That's an understatement of the century.
But the thing is, all those. Did you know that all those devs were from Ubisoft? Like they have talent in there and stuff like that. It's just they just get sounded out. So they just said, okay, we're just gonna leave and create our own game. And guess what? They got Game of the Year. I bet when they looked at Ubisoft CEO, they were like, "This could have been you, ding dong." Yeah, suck it. And speaking of which, how developers don't like they can't say anything too because I heard from like first of all Charlie and Yongya that like the devs behind Marathon, right? They knew it was gonna be crap. They
Uh,
actually knew it was gonna be crap. But they had the thing is though, the being the nice developers they are, they said, "Hey guys, like speaking to the up top or the managers or whatever, hey, we can actually make this game better. We have plans right here to make this game better. You know, the players are gonna enjoy this." They basically, I'm paraphrasing, but the big was just like, "Shut up and build our game, nerd."
yes, yes, Daddy Sony.
Yeah, yes, Daddy Sony. And then
It's just
guess
like
what?
coming to bed, honey. Yes, dear.
Gosh, because they have so many plans. They could have fixed Marathon or whatever. They say, "Hey, we can actually fix this. Just let us do this and this." No. But I think, oh my gosh, back to my actual point. That was forgotten long in the past.
A
I
long time
this is
ago in
just
a galaxy far, far away.
yeah. I was gonna speak about how anime games. This is just me. I don't. Do you? I know you play fighters, but do you like? Do you like anime?
That's a stupid question. Of course I like anime.
Well, do you play their games
Not,
besides fighters?
not really. No, because look, I don't. I live under a rock, but sometimes I crawl out from under the rock and go. Are most anime games good now? No, just Sparking Zero and Dragon Ball Fighters. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
The
So
new Dragon
basically,
Ball
that's all.
Xenoverse 3 could be good. I don't know. My friend Phoebe and another friend of mine are gushing over the fact that, wow, Xenoverse 3 is finally actually happening in our lifetime.
Well, did you like Xenoverse 2 or even the series?
I like Xenoverse 2 mostly. It's mainly just
Oh, okay.
the DLC and such, and like how lazy the recent DLCs for that game have been. Is just personal gripes of mine.
Oh, okay, okay, I get it. But
But
yeah, I'm excited for Xenoverse 3 too.
if we could get Xenoverse 3 in our lifetime, can we please get Half-Life 3? I want to inject all the hopium into myself.
Dude, you're just like people clamoring that like Cyclops on Marvel Rivals is gonna be like a tank. That's not gonna happen, bro. He's being a DPS, just like Half-Life 3 is probably never gonna happen.
I did not know anything about Cyclops coming to Marvel Rivals. I'm gonna be real. I'm just waiting for Marvel Tokon.
Oh well, yeah. Well, do you even like play Rivals that much? Probably not, right?
Not really anymore, aside from like that one video I put up a while ago. But
Well, wait. What are you, a Cyclops fan?
no, I'm a Venom fan, and I don't even like how Venom plays.
Oh, okay. But basically, people are coping that they want him to be a tank. Mostly, this is coming from like we have too many DPS in the game, like too many damage characters. I'm sorry, everyone. Hand on shoulder. That man is becoming a DPS. I'm sorry, he's not being a tank. But
Watch him
back
be a
to the point.
support like Gambit, but back to the point. Indeed, you just
How?
with anime games and
Mm-hmm.
such. Yeah, no, I just stick to Dragon Ball Fighters. I've been waiting to get my hands on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero someday, but other stuff like the Jujutsu Kaisen anime
Uh huh.
arena fighter I told you about. Yeah, fuck that. No way, no way. I played
That's the thing.
I played Dragon Ball The Breakers when that game came out.
Me too.
Oh, what a waste of my time and money.
The thing is, about the anime games, it's just like they are so lucky that Bandai. First of all, wait, does Bandai own the rights to Jujutsu Kaisen, like the gaming rights? Is that Bandai?
I'm not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
Okay, but essentially, I was gonna say that like they are lucky that they got Arc System works because Bandai probably. I have no faith in Bandai, but they probably held. They probably asked Arc System works, hey, just make a Dragon Ball fighting game. Don't put too much effort in it. We're just gonna get easy money anyway while they're texting on the phone or whatever. Who cares? And Arc System Works said, no, we're gonna give 200% into this. And guess what? Created one of the best fighting games ever made. That's my favorite fighting game. I wish the balance was better. I don't know why they effed over the balance, but whatever.
Yeah. Also, I checked, apparently Bandai has uh licenses for video games at certain merchandise lines for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, so yeah, that was Bandai. So cool. And like Demon Slayer 2, and then Naruto, Storm, the Storm games. It's just like, why can't you idiots just try? Oh my gosh, if you guys tried, legit, if you guys tried and like made a actual good, well, not even just a good fighting game. How about, yeah, yeah, how about just dial back from the fighting games since you guys clearly hire people who are just stupidly. I want CyberConnect is competent to a certain degree because they made the Storm games
Ooh.
and but it's just, and the thing is the Storm games are fun to do and they have like a good system for fighting. It quite literally is just the netcode, bro. That netcode is atrocious.
I
And
remember playing what was it? JoJo All-Star Battle R, or like the original version on the PS3 with a friend of mine at the time during college. Fun game. Too bad like the online service sucked.
yeah, they do so much effort into these games and stuff like that. And then, like I think I remember like the JoJo All-Star, game you just said. They have so many like cool details and Easter eggs and stuff like that. Like I know when Poochie activates his stand that like accelerates time. If you have Giorno do, taking the arrow, he's just immune to the effects of slowing him down the character because he's just overpowered. Like fun crap like that, like where they paid attention to the lore and stuff, like how Giorno would be not affected by it. That is so cool. I mean, I think you remember that like Journo has this special attack. I think it costs 1 meter, and he slowly punches every character. For Dio though, uh, I think he cracks him right in the noggin the same way Jotaro punched him in the anime, which is very funny. And yeah, that is very funny. And for Poochie, when he has the stand that makes everyone, I guess, flips the world around and stuff like that, his stand actually puts like both hands on him, like has one hand holding his face and the other one punching it. So he's like, no, 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 you're not flipping the world around. You're taking the punch. Like cool details like that. I can feel the developers' love for it. It's just the net code. Oh my gosh.
I will give another, and this will probably be like the last thing for just this entire topic on my end. I'll give Bandai this Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Good game. I was critical of it when it came out, but
as you should be.
But as time went on, I realized, you know what? Yeah, no, this game is it's alright. I like it.
I haven't played it before. I need to play it, but
I got the platinum trophy for that game. I've not gotten all the DLC for it. There's a lot of DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, but
I've seen it.
It's good. I again, that's all I gotta say about it. It's just I like it. Other than that, all these other anime games, Bandai, they could do so much better. Bandai, they technically, are they like the publisher or the publisher of like Elden Ring or such?
I believe so, yeah, because I know another dev team actually made it.
Yeah, FromSoft, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because everyone was asking FromSoft, please make a Bloodborne 2, and then they said we'd love to, but Sony quite literally owns it, and they keep saying no for whatever reason.
Yeah, Bandai is they published Elden Ring. Okay, it was developed by FromSoft. I just wanted to make sure I was correct on that.
But yeah,
and there's also there's also the Tales of series. Like Bandai, they also have fucking Tekken 8. There are Tekken in general, Pac-Man. They could do so much better, but
they are rich.
They just choose to be fucking lazy with a lot of these anime games and such.
Dude, the greatest example, and this, I guess this is gonna be my final jumping off point, so we can talk about the other topic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but what frustrates me is Jump Force, man. I love anime, and I actually do like J-Star's Victor Versus. There's things wrong with that game, but that's my favorite Jump series where they combine all the characters for a fighting game. I don't know how that game is a better 3D arena fighting game than so many other ones, but whatever. But that just like they have potential and stuff, and it's just like, bro, why did Jump Force is that? And I like to call it like Xenoverse Force. Jump Xenoverse. Whereas
I could
First.
kind of see it, honestly.
And this might sound stupid. It's like because you have to create a CAC, and then you bring up the skill list like Xenoverse, like how
Yeah,
the
nope.
Xenoverse does it.
That's apt comparison. I totally agree with you there.
Yeah, the lobby's like Xenoverse where you take on parallel quests or whatever, and so it's just like, why would you do that? And then like the story potential. First of all, I do think the graphics look somewhat good, especially when they're brought out.
Why's
Because the lore.
my first thing was always just why's the frame rate for this game absolute ass?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, because
Yeah, it's just what the hell? It's all so choppy and rigid.
like the lore, right? And yeah, I don't know, and also the motion blur is just blurry. Holy fudge!
I
But
always try to turn off motion blur for any game that I play.
me too. But the lore is basically like they come out from the real world into our world. Like so. First of all, I kind of don't think we should do that. Just have them combine into the other universes or whatever, because there's
What
not one.
you don't want the Alvin and the Chipmunks live action approach to your Jump Force crossover?
I do not. But I said this to my friend, and this might be dark stuff, but I'm just saying, there's not one anime character who kind of went insane from like, wait, I'm not even real. Like I'm just
Shit, you're making. I never even thought about that. Holy fuck! They just look. Goku looks at a Dragon Ball Super manga, just like on
Mhm.
a store shelf or something, and just like, hey, that's me. Wait, that's me.
Yeah, and
As he starts
like
looking at his hands, just trembling in
I
fear.
unironically, I can see Goku kind of getting over it. I can see him getting over it. But like some other characters who are like, I don't know, like how about Light? Light Yagami.
Light Yagami would absolutely. He's already unstable as is. Let's be
Yeah.
real. He would absolutely. He'd just be even fucking worse. Or like a Yuki.
You say who?
Yuki.
Do you mean like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, he was in
Yeah,
Jump. He
yeah,
was in
okay.
Jump Force, right?
He was, and I do love how they like, cause I was always like, how when they revealed him, I was like, wait, how is he gonna fight? I kind of love that they took the JoJo aspect, where he just summons monsters and cards and stuff. That's why I want a jump fighting game. Like, and the thing is, I want Arc System Works to make it because I know they're gonna be the only competent ones making it. I already know that there's no other. That makes me so mad. I'm sorry to get so angry, but there's
No,
no
it's okay.
other.
We allow that stuff on this podcast.
It just makes me so fudging angry that there's no other like anime studio in Japan, at least because they're not gonna hire an American like a studio, I guess. There's no other studio in Japan that does fighting games that are just gonna be like, hey, make a jump game, do all these references, and make it good. Got it? Gotcha.
Uh,
Hey, what?
if,
Hey, huh?
just
What was you gonna say?
if only.
Yeah, if only, but I'm gonna stop ranting. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about AAA companies sucking. What about you, KO?
Nah, I've said about all I've wanted to. I feel like if I said anything else, we could make this into a full-on Major Mumble 2.0. It wouldn't even be a zero show at this point. so,
Okay.
so, I guess with that out of the way, real quick, I just wanted to talk to you in general since when I was on the Major Mumbles, you got me thinking about something. One topic I was thinking of was just we can talk about how do we really bring in casuals slash tourists to fighting games, such as if you were creating a fighting game, how would you go about getting the interests of casuals and tourists? What I mean by casuals and tourists is, casual players, they'll play every so often, but they'll never really go to like tournaments and such or what have you. And the tourists are ones that are just like, yeah, we'll drop by and check out your game for a while, but then after that, we're just bouncing and going right back to Fortnite or whatever people play these days.
No, I get what you mean, and truth be told, as soon as that major mumble, it's not finished yet, but I actually wasn't gonna give a rant about casuals and fighting games. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Oh, really?
Not casuals, tourists, but because it is insane. First of all, I'm trying not to do the rant here. Oh, I'll probably just repeat myself. I don't care. But it is insane to me how, because you do know like Mortal Kombat's the best-selling fighting game, right?
Ye-
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, yes.
because it is insane to me because I think MK1 was 70. I think it was 70. So it is insane to me how people can pick up Mortal Kombat. They do the story mode, or whatever. They probably talk over it on their phones on the story mode. Get to the end of it by button mashing or whatever because they put it on easy mode or whatever. They clap their hands like a seal. Say 10 out of 10 story mode, best thing ever. Especially when they play MK11, which that story. I hate MK11 story.
Hot take. All of NRS's stories from MK9 onward suck. You want good Mortal Kombat stories? Play MK1,
Midway.
2, 3, 4, Deception, what else? Deadly Alliance, and Armageddon.
Yeah, and the thing, because the thing is, I do actually agree, but they have some good moments in there. They have really good moments. I actually really loved Kenshi and Johnny's like friendship in MK1. That's amazing. Too bad like the rest of the game exists where you just rely on the multiverse, even though you don't have to. Everything resetted, and I don't like how you made Titans better than the one. Whatever. We're not gonna get into lore. I'm sorry, we're not gonna get into lore, but that's basically insane to me how they pick up do story mode, clap hand like a seal with 10 out of 10 story mode. Go into arcade, probably do one character ending and like by just
Not even
doing
do a
uppercut.
combo.
Yeah, just button mashing or whatever. And then set it down and be like, you know what? That was worth $70. I'm never touching this game again.
Yeah,
I'm like, that is insane to me. How you guys just blow. And let's just say if it was even $60 like before all this $70 crap. That's insane to me. How you just buy a game and you're just like, nah. That was money well spent. Well, on to like legit that meme. It was like people when a game ain't got a gun or a ball in it, and it's like Patrick sleeping on Squidward's chair.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
like yeah, back to Call of Duty or Fortnite or NBA or 2K, FIFA or whatever. But yeah, that's basically my rant. What was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, there's a few ways I would go about trying to like get the interest of casuals and or tourists, so to speak. One of which I was gonna say is, look, I know you hate modern controls, but as someone who's an advocate for modern controls and fighting games myself, it's a real good incentive to getting new players to try out a fighting game. It helps get their foot in the door relatively easily and quickly, and it's just because you know what? Me personally, I only use modern controls as like a consistency thing, where
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna have misinputs. I'm gonna drop my wake up DP or my 360 command grab. Just, I'm not gonna lie. I have those moments where I just have my misinputs, and I just, modern controls. It fixes that
Yeah.
for me because it's just nice, quick, consistent. I can do it. Quick DP, quick instant super, or what have you. Blah blah blah. And
No, I get
a
it.
lot of casuals and tourists are. It's a nice way to just help them basically start playing the game.
No, I get it.
Because with fighting games, you gotta learn some combos and such, some block strings or whatever. Do your anti-air, throw a fireball, so on and so forth. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, I'm just gonna start sounding like I'm repeating myself. Another another way is have a good,
Yeah.
an actually good, well written story mode where it's not like the MK type where it locks you into a character for for a chapter,
I hate
or
the
like
character chapter system so
one
bad.
character for a chapter. If I remember
Yeah, I
correctly,
hate it.
I think it was Dead or Alive story mode or something. I was checking this out recently. That
Mm-hmm.
Dead or Alive story mode lets you go off like a branching path or something, and you can choose to play story mode from just a character that you're mostly interested in.
So from his perspective, basically.
Kind of, yeah. I don't remember which game it was. Hell, I could be wrong if it's Dead or Alive. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think it is Dead or Alive, though, one of the story modes for one of the earlier games.
No, you're correct, because there's this YouTuber named The Four Snake. As he was talking about a subject, he brought up a screen. I don't remember which Dead or Alive was it. I think it was 5, I think it was. And but basically, yeah, you're right. You had branching paths like that. That's what we should do and stuff because he brought up a good point, especially when it comes to Mortal Kombat. Why is everybody involved? Like, especially in fighting game stories, they do realize everybody doesn't have to be involved in the main plot, or everybody doesn't have to be involved. For example, Tekken. I'm sorry, but we're having an army and stuff. Why is Steve a boxer like a little too like school children, like schoolgirls, and like Horong a kickboxer, not kickboxer, a Taekwondo martial artist, and King a wrestler in a war or whatever? Like it's cool to see, and unironically, it is cool because it is just Tekken.
Yeah.
Steve like bobbing and weaving bullets or whatever, but it's still ridiculous. Like, oh my gosh, lend me some aid, Mexican Jaguar wrestler. This guy has a gun. Help me. It just seeing him drop kick everybody. It is cool, but it's still just like, he doesn't have to be involved in it. And then what that leads to? How dude, the best storyline in Tekken is not the Mishimas. It sucks. It is literally the King storyline.
For me
Which we're never
personally,
gonna.
it's the Miguel storyline.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
But I've already
But
talked about Miguel in your Major Mumble video.
yeah, so gosh, I love him. But basically, it leads to like, guess what? Now we're not gonna get a continuation of a King storyline because we don't have arcade endings anymore. Well, we do actually have arcade endings, but I ain't gonna lie, some of them kind of suck. They don't even.
They're not even
go
really all
off
that
the story.
funny like some of the other older Tekken arcade endings were.
Yeah, I actually agree with you. But continue on with your point. I don't want to get too
No,
attached on a tangent here.
I'm almost done with my little statement, honestly, and you can challenge me on any of these if you wish. Just with a story mode,
Mm-hmm.
Guilty Gear Strive, their story mode is just a giant movie. You don't have any fights or anything, you just watch cutscenes, some of which are kind of weirdly animated in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, some of them look kind of, not great. Even for, like,
Mm-hmm.
the fight scenes in the story mode, they don't really look all that impressive. It's just,
Well,
I don't think going about making a story mode that's purely just a movie that you have no fights that you get to partake in. I don't think that's really a good way of going about it.
well, that legit would be like, let's make a Sly Cooper game, but every time you get into an encounter with an enemy, instead of you just like being able to run away or kick his tail, or whatever, you get into a fighting game mode with him. It's like, I love fighting games, but that'd be stupid. Sly Cooper's not a fighting game. Why am I playing this game? That's stupid.
We're playing PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale.
God, I want that series to come back, but
We were
probably
supposed
not
to have
because they
Shadow the
butchered.
Hedgehog as DLC.
Are you joking?
No,
No way.
I'm being serious. It was dropped because the game sold poorly.
I know they was gonna have Spyro as DLC, but the thing is, you know what killed it?
What?
First of all, yeah, there are some things with the gameplay, yeah. But most importantly, that roster is like, what the fudge is this? Like, you got some notable people on here, but you're telling me Crash Bandicoot and Spyro is not day one launch roster? Like, Evil Cole and Fat Princesses? It's like, bro, get out of here. I'm sorry. And also, Big Daddy's a part of it, but I'm sorry, he's not even an exclusive because I learned that he was on Xbox first, not PlayStation.
It's weird, man. I don't know what to tell you. And some of the DLC is like a cat from Gravity Rush. I love Gravity Rush. I love Cat.
Yeah,
Good
I have
choice.
heard the.
But why Zeus, the main villain of the God of War series, like the original trilogy?
No, I get what you mean, and also, the original trilogy, the Norse trilogy didn't exist yet, so yeah, I get what you mean.
And now we're having a God of War original trilogy remake, and it seems like they're changing the combat system for the original trilogy, which no, that's not what I like the original God of War trilogy for.
I bet you $5 imaginary. They're gonna take out the Devil's Tango mini games. If you catch my drift, they're gonna take those out. I bet.
Probably, yeah. And they're probably gonna make it the Norse combat system.
Oh, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
But I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I could say, like, if you're an indie fighting game developer, you can make your game free to play. Sure, I guess. If you're going for like a live service type thing like Brawlhalla, uh, all I'd ask is you just handle your monetization wisely. That's all I'm gonna say on that front. But if you're gonna make it something like it's free no matter what, all of it's free and such, then hey, that's cool. It's like
You
a
better set up
get
a
yourself
Patreon.
out, get yourself out there type deal.
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, there's this one indie 3D fighter that it's very much inspired by old Tekken. That's been kind of
Oh,
making the
really?
rounds on Twitter lately.
Is that the one with stick figures or something?
I think probably. I don't know. Let me check real quick. But while I'm checking, what would be your ways of how to get the interest of casuals into fighting games if you were to create one?
Okay, so do you know what you need to nail 100% to get everybody on all the tourists and casuals on it?
What?
You know what you need to nail?
What?
Presentation, bro.
Ah,
That's what you need to nail.
the Megamind approach.
Yes, because like you have to do all this stuff and we talk about story modes and how badly, video game well, fighting game story modes are. The thing is they create all these fancy cutscenes. It literally is like, do you know that iRobot meme where it's basically Will Smith asks robot like, you got any something something, and the robot says no, and then he puts the hand on the mouth. Do you know that meme?
Yes, I do.
It's literally that meme. Will asks the robot, you guys got any good storytelling? The robot says, we got hype moments and aura.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've seen that particular meme. The one
yeah,
you're
that's
referencing.
literally fighting game stories. That is literally fighting game stories where they have all these cool visuals, but it's just like, where's the storytelling? Like, you guys could have did this and this. Well, we like look cool and stuff. That's the thing. You get all these people like looking at this stuff and looks good and stuff. Like in the story modes in Tekken and stuff like that. Like even For Snake said, like, it seems like they're not even doing fighting game stories for like because they have to tell a creative division. They're just doing it just because they have to. And yeah, they kind of have to, like, if they want to appeal to tourists and casuals, because this fighting game has cutscenes or whatever and stuff like that, and it looks good. So yeah, you do need presentation. Now, if I were to have a story mode, I'll be honest. We probably should have put like some points on here, like of what we could have, because now it's just like unlimited potential. But unless was that what you're going for with this question? Like how we attract tourists? Like we can do whatever we want.
Yeah. Also, I found out the name of the game that I was talking about, like the indie game. It's called Rush.
Oh, that game. I think I heard of that.
It's pretty good from what I've seen.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
But
but continue with what you were gonna say.
but basically, yeah, presentation. You have to make all the. First of all, okay. I do not like MK11's gameplay. I doubt many MK players do, man. And the thing is, nobody is actually looking back on MK11's gameplay. Because when MK11 was released, everybody did look back on MKX's gameplay like perhaps I was judged you too harshly.
A lot
No
of
one is.
people look back on MKX and that's peak modern NRS
Yeah, and the
or
problem was
modern
legit
MK.
just.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, MK. But the problem was like, hey, just tone down the constant 50/50s, but keep the same speed. Like this is amazing. What? No, we're gonna slow this game down to Street Fighter level, and you're gonna like it. Cool. So Scorpion Spear no longer is a combo extender unless you amplify it. Lovely.
Footsies based fighting game, yet you have zoners like Rambo and such that are just you can't. Good luck getting in on them.
Yeah, good luck.
Actually,
But basically,
is Rambo a zoner? Continue.
actually, no, he's not. I know he has the M60 attack where he can pulls out both of those, but no, he's not. I think he's legit a rushdown character. I think he is. But then again, you can make him that because they did have the thing where, ooh, choose your own variation. Except on ranked mode, you can't choose your own variation. Going against the whole point of the game. But whatever.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to say Rambo. I meant to say Cetrion.
Oh, Centurion, yes, she is his owner, and she's so. Every time she got in a tournament, I just cut that stuff off. Like, well, this is no longer, at least somewhat fun to look at.
Yeah,
No, this isn't.
but
It's just literally keep meteoring, keep throwing the rocket or whatever. Cool.
I guess
It's not fun.
I guess to briefly add on to like mine, and this will be my last one for this topic. One problem I have with 2XKO, there really seems to be like a lack of play styles in that game, at least for what I've played of 2XKO.
What are you missing?
Honestly, I'm missing some like normal Shotos, kind of, because Darius is pretty much the closest thing you're gonna get to like your beginner character.
Yeah.
And where's like, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Where's the puppet characters?
Surely puppet characters.
Like Zato or
Okay.
Enchantress from DNF Duel.
I get what you mean, and also people said that too, and they recommended this. Do you know League of Legends lore?
No, because I have a life. I know Phoebe. I know Phoebe played League, and she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm part of the problem. You can make fun of me as much as you want on that. I'm fully aware."
But basically, there's this species named Yordles. They're basically like little people. Teemo's a Yordle. You seen him? He's little.
Yeah,
people.
the little fucking monster himself, worse than any evil person.
So if he ever goes to hell, Satan's gonna be like, "Man, I'm a huge fan of your work, bro.
You get to take over my position."
Thank God. Well, thank me. Oh, well, whatever. And by the way, God, just in case you're listening, I meant that as a joke. I'm not you. Just playing a Satan, but whatever. Basically, there's this Yordle who basically is like depressed or whatever, but I don't know her lore. All I know is that this shadow monster follows her around, or whatever. She follows the orders or whatever. So people are just like, oh, easy puppet character right there. But yeah, that's one puppet character, but you could just do that about. I even seen this Egyptian bird. I think his name is Azur, or whatever. He has puppet sand fighters, like sand puppets he can use. Cause I even seen.
No, you finish up. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, it's okay. I legit follow this one guy named Bruiser Minion, where he puts out concepts. I think he stopped for a while, but I really hope he continues. But he puts out concepts for how would this league champion play in 2SKO? And he legit did Blitzcrank as a grappler too.
Because
before they added him.
Because with fighting games and such, it's cool to have your combo heavy characters like your rushdowns and such and what have you, but you gotta try to appeal to a couple different playstyles and such. Like, you need to have your grappler, your Shoto, your rushdown, your zoner. I know people don't like zoners, but they kind of help make a game more unique,
No, I agree with you.
And you can even mix and match with a rushdown zone, like a grappler zoner, kind of like Z Broly from Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Actually, can we not mix that place all up?
There's a character named Plankton in Nazby 2. He is exactly that.
I think you told me about him in the chat logs, in our DMs too. It's just insane.
The Krabby Patty secret formula will be his.
Well, how busted he is, it sure will be. But it's essentially back to what I was gonna say is about presentation. Essentially, that's what it is. You have to nail that. You have to make every super attack look. You have to make every super attack look so dang good. You have to make the game look so dang good. You have to make the stages so dang good.
As much as you're allowed to with your budget, mind you.
Yeah, of
like
course.
as much as you can.
As much as you can, and I will say Tokon stages look good, even though I'm getting sent through like meteors and stuff, which is very funny. Because have you seen the new gameplay with the nowhere stage?
I have.
It is very funny sending Captain America through a meteor all the way over to the other side, like very fastly. But a good thing is fast.
And one other playstyle, just real quick. What about like your Dhalsim type characters? You never really see. I don't know. You can correct me on this, but you never really see a character like Dhalsim, really long normals and such.
Are you talking about like 2SKO or like any game?
Any game, really.
He can stay in Street Fighter. Screw that freaking idiot.
No.
He can stay.
Yes. You need to have your unique playstyles, man.
He could be unique in SF6.
No, come on. Would you ever take Dhalsim or JP? Be real.
JP. Oh wait, actually, Dude, you're making me deal with like a devil, two devils here, man.
If I ever get
I
back
can't
on
answer.
Street Fighter 6, I know who I'm playing then.
JP,
JP.
thank Christ. It's gonna suck, but at least it'll suck less.
Modern Dulcim.
Gosh, he's so annoying. But
uh,
back to what I was saying. So yeah, presentation, you're gonna make all that look good, and that is one thing. Because I like. By the way, the reason I brought up MK11 is because yes, I don't like the gameplay, but that presentation that game has, oh boy, that game looks so dang good, especially with the outros and stuff, and then like the fatal blows. They look so dang good.
they,
It is unfortunate that the gameplay sucks. Oh
yeah,
my gosh. Even Max said it best when Spawn was like uh introduced in MK11, man. He said, "Gosh dang, he's in the wrong game so bad. He's in the wrong game." That's why people have said like Invincible versus. Hopefully he can make it on there because he does exist in the Invincible universe.
mm.
But not in the show. Even though the game's based off a show in the universe, but whatever.
But
But yeah,
we'll
this
get to Invincible versus later.
we sure will. But yeah, presentation. And the thing is, I know you know my thoughts on modern controls.
Right.
I I legit have to have them at this point. I have to because now people are looking at the Avatar game and they're gonna attract lots of Avatar E's fans or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you know that game is not gonna have a simple input game? Simple input mode.
Honestly, I'm fine with it. I know
Yeah,
that sounds like a huge 180 from like, well, wait, you just said you were fine with modern controls. If you were creating a hypothetical fighting game to interest casuals interests, why are you okay
yeah.
with Avatar not having modern controls or whatever? It's just, I don't know. For something like this that's already coming out, I'm fine with it, just like rolling with the punches. If they do add modern controls, hey, that's good, you know. But if you don't want modern controls, fine, sure, be my guest. That's certainly a choice. But my TLDR is, if you have modern controls, cool. If you don't, that's cool too, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, but the reason I brought it up was I was watching Monger, and basically he was like he did see some people like when as soon as they learned that the game didn't have easy inputs, they got turned off. Cause I'm just like, wow, you fudging cowards! Oh my gosh, it's just I'm gonna again. I'm trying to save the rant for when I actually do the major mumble because this is one video of this guy being like basically ragging on Invincible versus, but he's messing up so many things on simple inputs, bro.
Oh,
But
but yeah, continue.
essentially, the reason I brought that up is like, yeah, I kind of do have to have modern controls now. Thank you, SF6. Like, I love you, SF6. You're my favorite SF out of every one of them. But fudge, now I kind of have to have them because these guys don't know how to not press a one button special move. And the thing is, that kind of puts more buttons on your controllers if you think about it, instead of just doing the motion.
I can
So
follow.
yeah,
I can follow that. And to sort of clarify on my point of modern controls, have the modern controls, but also have the option for classic controls, or do like what Grand Blue Fantasy versus and Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising does, where you can do the simple inputs, but you can also do the manual inputs.
yeah, legit.
Like if
Just
you choose
I will
manual
legit.
controls for Rising, you could do the simple inputs and you could do the technical inputs. It's up to you.
Quite literally legit, that's my go-to. I'm just literally just gonna copy Grand Blue or SF on the modern control front, because Tokon just has a quick skill button, which is legit just a special button. It does annoy me to no end that no, I'm not gonna get to it because I want to save it for the major mumble. But whatever, I kind of have to have a modern mode now because so many people just I don't need cannot comprehend
Should we
downright button.
should
Hmm?
we wrap up this topic soon? It sounds like your brain is full to bursting. If you have to memorize a single more of those things, your head is gonna explode.
No, 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 no. I still have some more on like how I create a fighting game.
All right.
So yeah, presentation. I need modern controls. And do you know what the last thing I need?
What's the last thing, pray tell?
Basically, have some care into the fighting game. Like, I need to actually care about the systems or whatever. Like I need to develop the system and stuff like that because, again, ragging on anime battles, the Demon Slayer fighting game, the 3D arena one, uh, you can get grabbed out of block stun. So people would just do
What?
assists. This one assist that does multiple hits. Great, I'm gonna grab you. It's an unblockable. I'm like, cool, man.
Huh?
Thank you. Yep. So that's basically is I would actually think about the fighting game and all the mechanics and whatnot. And so yeah, presentation and you know what? Just for the heck of it, I probably would not have a story mode. I would have probably an adventure mode. Well, it depends on what the game I'm creating, but I would try to have an adventure mode because since fighting games are too hard or whatever, I'd create a semi Shaolin monks mode from like Midway era MK, where
Mmm.
you pick a character, do some special. It would have to be that way. I don't know, man. Create something like that where it's not too much trouble to create like a game like that and a fighting game all in one.
What you're describing kind of makes you think of Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising story mode, where it's like, the sort of side scroll beat 'em up type thing. And then you have
That's the
boss
thing.
battles and such, or fights with regular characters, and then the bosses with like a proto Bahamut, with like a Bahamut.
That's the thing. I wouldn't do the 2D side scroller because my game would be a 3D one.
All
Yeah,
right.
it legit would. And so that would make it easier to just build like some levels off of that, like having a jump button. Well, just hold up or whatever.
Because what
Well,
you
actually, no, that
describe is
probably won't
also
work.
kind of like a Tekken Force a little bit.
You should probably could do that, something like that, and then have how I would actually write the stories and have people have it make sense. I just ragged on why does everybody need to be involved in the main plot. Just write the story at least somewhat competently. I'm not a writer. I'm just saying I'd actually try. Like, I don't know, I have some change. One character can die or whatever. I don't need every character living. Something like that. Basically, the gist of it is presentation, modern controls, have some care and think about the systems, and that leads to create a adventure mode kind of. Because the thing is, the MK fans have been starving for is a conquest mode from what game was that from?
I know
Was it
what you're
Deadly
talking
Alliance?
about. I do miss the Conquest mode.
Legit, yeah, and like I said, MK
MK
is the.
MK
Hmm?
Deception and Armageddon had their full on like 3D areas you could explore, and then the fights and
Yes,
such.
yes, because the reason I brought that up is because, like I said before, MK is the best-selling fighting game, and their fans have been saying, "Please give us a conquest mode." Boom, like so yeah, casuals and tourists want that. They want a like explorable thing like that. So yeah, I just give that to them. Like if I could, like with some budget, make it a 3D fighting game, and then try to make it simplified so where we can actually create some levels off of off of the 3D environment and game mechanic systems. But yeah, that's basically me. That's basically what I do if creating a fun game.
That's honestly, it sounds pretty interesting. For me, I've toyed around with the idea of like sort of. I think I told you about this before in messages or whatever. Mine would be like hey, let's go in with this one gimmick and just kind of roll with it type of deal. Where mine is just, hey, what if it's different types of grapplers altogether fighting each other? Like you have your traditional grappler, your combo grappler, your zoner grappler, your shoto grappler.
Yeah, that actually take a lot of thought. It'd be the most monkey game ever. I love
Like
it.
you have your Zangief, your Bullet, your base Goku, your shit, your Belial from Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising.
Yeah.
Just
With
hell, your Dragon Ball Super Broly, your Z Broly. Just go all in with it. Just having fun with the idea.
yeah, I get
And
you.
now that I
Would
say
you
that, someone's probably gonna steal that idea. Which fuck.
we're so screwed. So
Oh
like,
yeah,
if
this
somebody
is
steals
this is
my
our this
idea,
is our problem of sharing our ideas on the internet. Oh no.
I doubt it. I doubt someone would commit to that because the thing is, I know we're talking about creating a fighting game. I need to become successful first before I like gamble on that. Because like I said, man, this market for fighting games and how casual is treated is gonna go on my rant. But still, like, I think I'm just gonna create like different genres of games before I do fighting games.
Or you
Because I
could
had to
be
commit
like
to that.
Toby Fox level god at game development.
Is he really that good?
Dude, he made Undertale. What do you think?
No, I get Undertale, and I'm not trying to like downplay Undertale. I know that all hype. I never played it before, and I know it's a masterpiece. But like, was there any coding problems in the game or whatever that he just solved or whatever?
He, for the most part, he worked on the game by himself.
Oh, I see. That changes things.
Yeah, no,
Thought it was a team.
the man is impressive.
Oh, okay, okay. But basically that's just like my gist on how I create a fighting game. What about you?
Uh, no, I pretty much good on my end too, honestly. And I just want to say, yeah, Toby Fox, he largely made Undertale himself.
Isn't he still making that like one game with
He
that
he's
purple
still
dinosaur or whatever?
he's making Deltarune, yes.
Yeah. Isn't it like a chapter system, like those mascot horror things? Like,
It's a chapter. It's by chapter, yeah, for Deltarune.
what chapter are we on?
Uh, I think we're on chapter. Hold on, let me check.
Okay. While Cayo is checking, I'm trying to think of some little tidbits I can have in my fighting game. So, yeah, I first of all,
Yeah, we're on chapter 4. We're waiting for chapter 5.
what's the final chapter?
Not sure, honestly. Whenever Toby Fox is ready.
Okay.
But what's your tidbit?
Oh, I was gonna say some little things I'd add to my fighting games. Like, for example, I one thing I actually love about SF6 is because the thing is, it's kind of free to. It's legit is free to do, by the way, and Grand Blue does this too. Because the thing is, you don't need no voice acting. When you defeat a character, that character will say something to that person, you know, or
Right.
whatever. Like what Alex, because Elena, if you play as Elena, you beat Alex in SF6. She says, "Oh, you don't have no friends," like because he's called the man with no allies. I'll be your friend, Alex. And if you play
Aw.
Alex, if you play Alex, you beat Elena. Shockingly, he doesn't say "open her legs" like he does in SF3. He just says, "A heel needs no friends."
Damn.
So yeah, just
Damn. All right.
yeah, yeah, just little tidbits like that. I legit wish 2SKO did that because I ain't gonna lie, you need to do a lot more to make me engaged in this world, dude. Like I don't know. Uh, I feel like they need more interactions in 2SKO, like legit character interactions.
Uh, yeah. I feel like most fighting games need some cool interactions. It's kind of sad when NRS fighters are the ones that go all in with the character interactions.
I actually love how Tekken does it. Like some characters have a unique intro thing. I actually love that the way Tekken 8 does it.
Some, yeah, but I feel like they could do a little bit more of it. You know.
No, I get it.
Go all in with it rather than just some characters have interactions with each other.
Well, I meant like special animation wise, because
Oh, those, yeah, with
yeah,
rival battles and such.
like Jin has a interaction versus his mother. That's fine. He doesn't need to like have a special. Well, I say that, but it'd be nice if he had a special animation for it. But yeah, he actually does acknowledges that he's about to fight his mother. He actually does acknowledge that he's about to fight his best friend, like Horang or Zhao Yu. He does acknowledge Reina's existence, like who are you, whatever. That's fine, whatever. But like that's my bar, by the way. That's like low. That's like low hanging fruit to me. I like that's my bar though. Like all you gotta do is just acknowledge who you're fighting. If Jin is about to fight his mother, he should acknowledge that. Me personally. And I love that Kazuya and Jun do have an intro too. Uh, that's cool, and a special
They
intro.
definitely still do care about each other.
Yeah, and the thing is, I saw the official translation. Like somebody actually translated what Kazuya said, Because in the game, I think it says, "Huh, so you're alive." That's what the translation says. Like he knew it, but somebody actually translated what he said. It was a surprise. Like, wait, you're still alive?
This is.
So
I
yeah,
mean, I'd be surprised too if the woman I had a child with and was in love with was alive after all these years.
no, but she was sleeping. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we already did talk about that earlier.
Yeah,
And you're a major mumble.
but yeah, this basically means I have more character interactions, whatever, and legit just that. I would legit just at least have that where the SF6. I don't even have to pay the voice actors I would hire. I just need to have. I literally just need to write a blank of code that puts that in that little space. Wow, you must have. Wow, you for someone so fast. I don't know how I managed to grab you. Like if I'm a grappler playing against a speedster character or whatever. Legit, it's just that easy.
Right.
But that's just me. I'd have those. That's
That's
my tidbit.
I getcha. Speaking of funny character interactions, there's been something I've been meaning to ask you for quite a while lately. It's regarding Invincible versus. I had
Mm-hmm.
I've been the more I keep looking at that game, especially from the videos you put up, the more and more you keep getting me interested in the game. But I want you to just try to tell me like what's the game like. Try and sell me on Invincible versus. What are the pros and the cons of that game? This may just gonna be like a hey, you telling me what the game is like from your experience, because I would like to get Invincible versus someday. I've just always been on the fence about it, but now is my chance to be like, hey, convince me.
Fudge. Okay, I never had to sell somebody on this game, on a game before. I have my own pros and cons, but I don't know how you feel about it. Cause
Honestly,
okay,
I would prefer your input as opposed to like popular influencers' input, because I trust word of mouth of friends more.
okay. So I'm gonna keep it a stack 40 with you, bro.
All right.
I do enjoy the game and the gameplay and stuff. I just hate how there's no definitive hard knockdown. Like I said, when I played Titan, I had to work for it. I had to spend a bar at least. Or the thing is, if I could, I have to hit them with my charge 2M. That's a hard knockdown too. But it's
Okay.
still just like the thing is, 2XKO suffered from this problem before they introduced, because the thing is, everybody was just rolling out the corner before 2X was out. Then the devs just like, oh, you can just throw rolls now.
No, huh?
So
Can you not throw rolls in Invincible versus?
no, you cannot. Or at least I have not tried. But no, you cannot. I'll stand on the hill. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. But no, you can't throw them. And also, this game, I have not played old MVC, and the reason I bring that up, when Max was talking about the block stun or whatever, he was like, "Oh, it's just like," I'm paraphrasing. It was like old MVC where you had to have an assist to have block stun or whatever. And I think he was just like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." Me personally, no, dude, KO, there's barely any block stun in this game, bro. And I actually do think that's a problem.
I know you were
Uh,
complaining in one of your videos that it's a bit hard to punish moves in Invincible versus.
First of all, that part, but I was talking about block stun just regular and block string. Did you know if someone just puts you in like a light, medium, heavy block string, you could just mash level 3 after light, and you're probably gonna get them on the medium. No, you are gonna get them on the medium.
There's a gap there.
Yes, that's my problem.
Okay,
Why is there
I
a
didn't know
gap?
you could do a Guilty Gear Strive style abare on something as simple as like a light into medium.
Yes, it is so insane. And also, oh my gosh, if I was showing my webcam, well, I don't have a webcam, but if I could show you my hands, I think people's normals in this game, they kind of just stubby. Even though, yeah, they are kind of stubby. If I'm like next to somebody, at least relatively close, I think my jab should hit. Fucking Darius, in 2X's jab is way longer than any of the characters in this game. Holy fudge!
I know
I
people
think this.
are complaining
Hmm?
about like the touch of deaths you could do in Invincible versus. It's starting to look a bit like Killer Instinct type TODs with
Do you
assists and
mean?
what have you.
Do you mean like switching in the assist, like tagging?
I know one was tagging. One of them, I think, Conquest had like a solo infinite or something.
Oh well, first of all, that solo infinite is gone,
Okay,
so
good.
thank God. But as far as the TODs, me personally, I play Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm fond with TODs, so that's just
This is
me.
kind of something that comes with the genre of tag fighters.
Yeah, and so the thing is, you have resources to get out, and so you just probably not waste the resources yet. Like there is a assist breaker, which is you spend 2 boost bars and half of one of your assist health at the time, and your assist will break the combo for you.
Okay.
So the thing is, boost the yellow bar under your health. It does not regenerate that fast unless you're an assist character. So they legit do that to incentivize tagging, like keep switching in your characters, which is okay, cool.
I see.
So, but on the TODs, you probably saw some scrub croats because during the beta of Invincible Versus, by the way, oh my gosh, the amount of complaining I've seen and so
The
many
amount of
barbers.
casuals that just rage quit the
Yes,
beta was absolutely insane
and
because
people are just like,
it's like they've never played a fighting
mhm.
game. It's like they've never played a fighting game before.
Yeah, and people just being like, Dog, I shouldn't have to first of all, little Timmy should not have to boot up the game and go fight Justin Wong. The thing is, I actually agree on that, KO. But the thing is, it was a beta and it was casual only. I'm sorry. Everyone just got on the beta.
Yeah.
So little Timmy has a chance to fight Justin Wong. And people are just like, well, the matchmaking needs to get better. Like, it's a beta, you fucking morons. We all just got started. Everyone's at the same level. It literally is a jackbox, a random box, but whatever. But yeah, you
Uh,
probably saw those scrub codes being like, "Oh, this guy had me in an infinite," when he was just like tagging in the combo, because that does like push back your combo meter a lot, so you could just keep comboing. You can keep comboing them theoretically, but since this is the KI devs, well, some of them, you can always do something about it. It's a timing thing. Like it's just like KI, where you have to guess like what they're about to do. Are they gonna do a regular combo tag where all you got to do is just time it right? Are they gonna do a heavy where they mix up the timing right? Or it's like just do nothing as a combo tag? But the thing is, there's a fake in this game. I don't know if you've seen gameplay. Well, probably not, but actually, you've seen my videos, so yeah, the fake option where they're just like, gotcha.
yeah, I think yeah, I'm familiar. I have words. Yes.
But yeah, so yeah, all those idiots just being like, man, he just put me in infinite. It's like, no, you could have done something about it. It legit reminds me of this clip on the Dragon Ball Fighters Reddit. It was years ago. Uh, well, this guy was like, this little kid, by the way, I think it was like a teenager, been like, guys, I got an infinite, guys, check this out. And it was Piccolo. I think it was comboing him, but the whole time the numbers were blue, which
Oh,
means it was
a blue
recoverable.
combo.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
recoverable.
nice job there, buddy. Nice
And
infinite.
everyone told him that. Yeah. So it gives off the same energy as that. The thing is, I think the kid actually did learn his lesson. Like, oh, okay, thank you for teaching me, guys. And everyone's just like, oh yeah, no problem, man. Just remember, man. That was just so wholesome on that Reddit. That was a good day to see. It was just so wholesome.
Oh,
He was just being appreciative. But yeah, just I wish these adults would like take inspiration from this teenager who learned how to play a fighting game better instead of just being like, well, this sucks. And
don't make me tap the sign. And it's just like in the Major Mumble talking about how Bumby Gaming was able to apply himself in Street Fighter 6.
yeah, and then my friend too. My friend Trey, you seen him,
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
he wasn't that
I've
much
seen Trey on
into
your streams.
fighting games. Like, and then Dragon Ball Fighters happened. We played the game. The thing is, I will say, Trey, if you're listening, I always said I'm proud of him for actually taking the time off because I think I was in high school, playing with him and stuff like that. So, and he got out earlier than me or whatever. Uh, yeah, and the thing is, what always made me proud of him is when he wasn't playing with me or whatever.
Oh well, there
Do you
goes
know
my
what he
back.
did?
Sorry, just
You said what?
my back scratcher fell off the desk onto the floor. But continue.
You know what made me proud of him?
What?
He wanted to improve at Dragon Ball Fighters, so he just watched YouTube or whatever and just improved. He went to practice. He went to practice or whatever, and said, "Oh, that does that. Oh, that's what a Rekka means. Oh, that's what pressure and stuff that means." And then now we play fighting games on the regular. Like we legit play 2SKO on the regular because we just have fun playing with each other, like on the
Nice.
same team. That's so fun. And we even play like Tekken. We go against each other, and he knows all these frames and what command grabs, all these terms now. That
Damn, I
like
would I
Trey.
would love to have a friend like that. Honestly. Oh wait, that's you.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. Anytime we can play 2S together, or
S-
Strive, whatever.
Right, we still need to play Strive again someday. I get modern fighting games. You know, people like to mash and not have defense, but come on, really?
Speaking of which, gosh dang, this game is so mashy. I already told you how if someone just lights you, you might as well, if you're on simple inputs, you might as well just raw level 3 fudge it. It's easy. It's the easiest level 3 of your life.
Dang.
But yeah, when you're standing, like let's say you don't roll, you could just mash most likely, and you probably will have more frames. Which, uh, probably, but it still sucks that like, oh, I gotta watch out for mashing, whatever. There needs to be a deterrent on rolling or whatever. But I know I've been listing off so many cons or whatever,
I
but I
was
want to
about to
go over
say,
the
like,
pros.
what are the pros? Because I'm hearing a lot of cons. Understandable as they are.
Okay, so I do think the assist system with like combo tagging is a pro and stuff like that. I think it is amazing how these devs always do like we, you're not gonna stop playing the game just because someone puts you in a combo. Yeah, you're gonna keep playing the game. This isn't any other fighting game. Your hands are gonna be on your controller. So I do like that system that they thought of. And the pros are, and another pro is like they do have, obviously they have motion controls and modern controls. The downside to that, not that it's a con. I'm not saying it's a con. They have said that motion controls do 10% more damage. No, motion controls do normal damage, but standard, yeah, standard does 10% less. Even though that kind of doesn't matter because I see so many people in tournaments just choosing standard.
I
Like,
mean,
why
that
not?
doesn't really seem like that big of a deal. Just like a 10% damage, 10% less damage for using
Um,
modern controls.
I mean, yeah, I mean, who knows? I might just do that with Lucan
It
because the thing
reminds
is,
it reminds me
hmm?
of SF6 modern controls where simple inputs deal less damage as opposed to classic controls, or when you do the motion version, if it's
Isn't it
available in
just
modern controls for that character you're playing.
isn't it just 5% less damage?
I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that, but continue with what you were saying about Lucan.
I might just do. I'll try to brainwash my brain back to standard just so I can, because like I said, there's no block stun, so I'm just gonna light into command grab. I don't need to set anything up. It's gonna be so devious, but
Oh,
yeah, and then
SF6 modern controls 20% less damage for
really,
simple simple inputs for specials and supers compared to classic.
I didn't even know that. Holy smokes,
Yeah, I
that is a
play
lot.
modern M Bison. I honestly don't even mind the less damage that I get.
Oh, okay,
But
but
yeah, go on.
mhm. So yeah, and then the boost system, how you can boost your dashes. It has legit so much creativity in this game. The boost dashing system, how you can boost dash in a combo. It dials back your combo meter quite a lot. And I would say the combo meter is a pro too, just for those people who are just worried about infinites, just like Tokon does it. And I think this game does need to adopt what Tokon is gonna do. Did you hear that they're having like a DMC system?
No, I did not. What's this about?
Basically, the more different attacks you throw in the combo, the more damage you're gonna do.
So it's like
So
it makes me think of Smash Brothers, where if you do the same move over and over again, you get damage staling. Like stale moves deal less damage.
I think it actually might be like that, but all they did say was like, yeah, just try to do more moves. Don't just keep doing the same move over and over. Do more. Be creative. And Invincible Versus,
I can kind of get behind that.
yeah, that's an amazing change. But yeah, Invincible Versus, like I said, the boost system, I think is very fun to mess around with. The boosted dashes, how it makes the game, if you're a mobile character at least, very like fun, and so you could boost all over the screen and stuff. Like even some people have like different boost options, like what they could do. Well, not options, and the only one I could think of is quite literally Monster Girl, because her dash is a on the ground. Yeah, she can't air dash. On the ground is a just a little hop to get close to you. But if you boost dash it, she has armor. I want to repeat that. She has a armored dash
Okay.
to get it close to you, and it goes farther too. So, oh my gosh,
Sounds monstrous.
oh my gosh, Monster Girl, nice job, bro.
But
Uh,
what else are there in terms of pros and such?
I
I was looking at
again,
the price of the game. $50 ain't bad.
that's another pro too. I do think the thing is, I just used the code. I got it for 46, but yeah. I think the price is another pro too. It's just an easy fighting game you could learn or whatever. It is so easy. Then again, that goes with all tag fighters or whatever. They make it easy to learn. Uh, but yeah, that's basically. I can't think of any other pros. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Whatever. Well, okay, wait. Actually, this is a pro just for me. Remember how it was going on about character interactions?
Yeah.
I do love that there is no generic intro, by the way, in this game.
Oh yeah, no,
Everybody has a
the characters fucking smack talk each other. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I fucking kill you.
and everybody has unique outros for each other and stuff like that. And it's just like
Bulletproof?
amazing.
You sure aren't punch proof.
I mean, I just love I think Allen's versus Invincible. It was like, hey, now that you have two eyes, you can see me kicking your, tail twice. And then, Mark says, that's not how it works, Jack Jack Hayward. And you're not gonna win.
My
And
favorite
also
is Omni-Man versus Cecil. Fuck you, Cecil. Fuck you, Nolan.
they hate each other.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, they even adapted what Mark said to Conquest was like, I can see the future. You don't live to see tomorrow. And Conquest says what he said in the show, like, after all I've done, you still think you can threaten me?
I mean, he is invincible. I could do like the cutaway or whatever.
Are you gonna edit that in?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll mull it
but
over. But yeah, no, the interactions in Invincible versus are pretty fucking hilarious.
now the thing is, this is legit just my opinion. But I said it in my story mode video. I can't count the story mode as a pro, KO. I thought the story was mid as fudge.
Yeah, I saw your video. It does look like a pretty mid-story mode.
Somebody phrased it better. Like, this is an episode of Invincible or like a movie event or something like that. This is not like a fighting game story.
It ends on a
Because
weird cliffhanger, too.
yeah, are you guys gonna follow up?
Probably
'Cause-
not. I don't know. Maybe the DLC characters will add to the story.
Because they have a lot of questions to be answered. Like, wait, how did you guys? I don't know anything about the Invincible lore, and I do realize that the technicians are a thing in the comics and in the show. But I'm still like, wait, you guys have the ability to copy Viltrumites and the ability to abduct Viltrumites. You guys are like already one of the strongest things in the universe.
Pretty much.
Why don't all you just copy Thrag, the strongest Viltrumite, and conquer everything? But then again, that's probably not what they want. They don't want to conquer everything. They just want to run tests. I don't know what they need to do. Again, anyone, you can correct me on Invisible lore. That's fine.
All I have to
But
say about
again,
is fucking nerds.
right, I'm a nerd too, though. I can't say anything.
Damn.
but like I said, man, it's just there's so many questions. Like, wait, you guys abducted Viltrumites and stuff like that? You guys are that strong? And the thing is, there's just so many characters in the story mode. It's just like, wait, these characters are just hallucinations, or whatever. Why are they here? Whatever. Fudging. And the thing is, I do agree on. It was like this YouTuber. I was watching Combat Kings, a podcast. He was like True Underdog Gaming. He said he did love this power scaling more, and I gotta agree. I will admit, the fight scenes in this game, Mark actually getting some W's. Oh my gosh, insane!
You love to
in the
see
show,
it.
In the show, man, he's getting dragged.
Yeah,
You
no,
said
in the
what?
show and the comics as well, he's getting his ass whooped.
But yeah, in the game, bro, he is getting W's, bro. I'm like, wait, you find them both at the same time? Like, that's my man, Mark, bro. He's getting so many W's. But yeah, I will. So yeah, the fight scenes are amazing. I will say this is a pro. I think the voice acting in this game is cool too. There's some tidbits here where I'm just like, yeah, like, Eve when she like clashes in, right, like a Dragon Ball Fighters clash. I'll make you regret this. It's like, hey, maybe another take on that one, sweetheart.
Yeah,
But that's literally the only line. But other than that, oh my gosh, why is the voice acting this amazing? Like, my favorite Clash line from Titan is like, I'm not gonna rest until I kill you. You could tell the voice actor is,
or he
gave
just,
it
I know
all.
how to hold a grudge.
Yeah. And then Alex Lee has Invincible. I did not see that coming. That man can do some range, bro.
He's
He
a really
sounds
good actor,
exactly
man.
like he sounds exactly like Steven Yeun. He sounds just like him. Like, bro, I had to ask, are you like legit somehow related to him or something? Like, oh my gosh, he sounds just like him. But yeah, that's just me. The voice acting's amazing. The gameplay, just standard tag fighters or whatever, just crazy mobility and shenanigans. People getting carried by Cecil's back assist, but whatever.
I mean, hey, you said it. It's on here, permanent record.
Cool. I hope people recognize me. That thing carries more. I'm not gonna actually say that, but did I sell you on the game?
You're selling me more on it, honestly. I feel like
Oh,
whenever I
okay.
get the chance, I want to get it this year. It's just first I gotta suffer through fucking Halo Campaign Evolved. Yeah, just after I'm finished with Halo Campaign Evolved. Honestly, this year's been pretty fucking good for fighting games in general, like Avatar
Yep.
Legends, Invincible Versus, just
True that.
Marvel Tokon. Oh no, we're eating pretty good this year.
Yeah, I just hope it's successful. Like, especially Tokon. Tokon better be successful.
I feel like it will be successful. It's Arxis.
Yeah, they got their game on the. They got on the map because of Dragon Ball Fighters. They all paped up now.
Yeah, honestly, Arxis deserves it. They put in the work.
Yeah, they do.
I'm kind of curious to try out their other game. Was it Damon and Baby?
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say they're so paped up now that they can release their own games. Like,
And
and I'm not talking about Strive, but yeah.
and apparently it has characters from Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue in it.
Oh, I've seen that actually. I've seen some references to it.
It's kind of cool, dude.
Oh, okay. That sounds really fun to watch. I need to probably watch more gameplay of that game.
Yeah, there's Eno, there's Ragna the Blood Edge called Sir Blood Edge. There's Chaos, who's closest we'll have to Happy Chaos, and Faust in Damon and Baby.
Oh, okay. You're talking about that game.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you listing Guilty Gear characters? I know, bro.
It's just watch this game somehow be like the start for a Blaze Blue cross tag battle, but with Guilty Gear only. Just Blaze Blue versus Guilty Gear.
I feel like people would freak out.
I would unironically play that game.
Okay.
I love some Blaze Blue just as much as I love old Guilty Gear.
But the thing about Blaze Blue, do you think they're actually gonna adopt the more what was it animated style or
It was
art?
sprites. It was sprite.
Oh well, what do you think they're gonna do?
I would hope they'd stick to the sprite style of Blaze Blue, but I don't know if they ever do 3D model kind of stuff like with Guilty Gear Xrd and Strive. As long as it's good, because Blaze Blue, those games look fucking beautiful to see.
I see.
I would hope they would be adapted well if it were to be like a 3D Blaze Blue game. Or like a 3D graphics.
No, I get what you mean. Like, it's a huge gamble and stuff like that. Like, but Arc System Works will nail it if they ever decide to do that. I have faith in them.
Absolutely. I do too. It's just that there'll always be that lingering concern on the back of my mind.
Can people be competent this day and age?
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. I'll tell you what, hooba-dooba.
Yep.
But I do appreciate you coming on the Zero Show podcast. I know that seems like an abrupt end to it, but we were never really good at ending episodes of the Zero Show, even back then.
Well, that's fine by me. Thank you for having me on, Cayo.
Anytime, man. It's always a pleasure to collab with you and such.
Well, I feel the same way, bro. And can I just have a plug real quick?
Oh, sure, go nuts. We always allow that.
So yeah, my name is J-Man Major 12. You can find me on YouTube. Just search J-Man Major 12. I'm the literally the only option you're gonna find.
I'll
I
have
made
his
sure of
at
that.
in the description as well, if you want to check him out directly.
Oh, cool. Can you also have it like in the title too?
Of course, I'll have your name and such in the title.
Okay, thank you. And I have an Instagram too. I even have a Twitter. They're both empty. I don't post anything. I literally just use those to use Instagram to find funny videos. But hey, if I get more followers that like my and also on Instagram I actually do post my shorts. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, and also even on TikTok I post my shorts. And also the official 2SKO account legit replied to me.
Really?
That
What did
made
they
my day.
say?
I did a silly little short. I think it involved Blitzcrank because they said like Blitz needs hugs or whatever.
Aw.
Hmm. But anywho, that's just my plug right here. My name is J-Man Major 12, and I have had so much fun talking to you, Lightning KO, about what topics we need to like talk about. We could probably do this again another time. That it was fun being on here with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having you on again for a future Zero Show podcast episode. Maybe if Ethan's around and what have you, we could make it a proper shindig and what have you.
That'd be cool to do.
But yeah, I appreciate this, man. And
You're welcome.
I guess we'll end things off here. Would you like to do your outro and such?
Okay, I guess it's just a simple one. Thank you everybody for tuning in. If you like what you see, if you like the video and like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe to Lightning KO and myself. Goodbye.
And this is Lightning KO signing off. Just remember, there are fates worse than death, such as having your co-host steal your "There are fates worse than death" outro right from under your fat, pointy nose. God damn it,
Peace.
Bumpy, I'm gonna get you back for this in Street Fighter 6. Mark my words.